What's up guys, with our True Good Development. In this video I am pointing this stone wall behind me. So let me show you the material I'm using and the tools. All right guys, so this is the stone that I use. This is natural stone. So I'm about, I don't know, 3/4 inch in some of these stones. Some of them are 1/2 inch. So just to give you an idea of the depth of the cavities that we're going to need to fill in. All right, so I'm going to use this Pro Finish Mason mix, but I'm not using it alone because I am using a bag for my pointing. And if I use this alone, it's not going to have that creamy texture to push the mix out of the bag. So to do that, I am adding to it this VersaBond tile mortar. So what that's going to do, it's going to give it more stickiness for the wall, and it's also going to allow for the mix to come out smoothly out of the bag without jamming it. This is my bag here. These are some of the tools that I have for the job. So obviously you're going to need a pointing tool. I use a stick, keep it handy again, so when we apply the mix onto the wall and then you want to go ahead and shape it, sometimes it's easier to use a stick. This is a it's not a wire brush, but it's a thick bristle or stiff bristle brush. You're going to use this for after that 30-minute 45-minute rest. You want to get all the loose particles out of the cavities, and of course the same thing with this brush here as well. This is a must to mix the product. Get yourself one of these. Keep some water handy, so we're going to spray the cavities and the stone before we go ahead and point, because you do not want to point on dry stone. Reason being, it's going to suck all the moisture out of your product. It's not going to stick and it's not going to be strong enough. Finally, get yourself a couple of buckets. So I'm going to put some water in this bad boy here, and this is where I'm going to do my mix. I'm going to mix the dry ingredients first, and then we're going to add water slowly, mix it up until we get the proper consistency. So I mixed my dry ingredients together, and now I'm going to add the water slowly and mix. Once it reaches the proper consistency, you want to let it sit for 10 minutes untouched. After 10 minutes, you're going to come back and stir it for 30 seconds. This is the consistency you want your mix to be, okay? Just so you have an idea. So it might look too runny, but this is perfectly fine. So it's like thick peanut butter, and I'm gonna leave this sit again for 10 minutes. Now that the mixture is ready, you go ahead and scoop it into your bag. Then you want to test out your bag. Ready to go. Now, a couple of things. You want the tip of your bag to go all the way in to the back of the groove. And you also just want to keep moving. If you have the right consistency, don't linger in one spot because it's going to ooze out. And once you have it on, do not touch it. You'll be tempted because some of the spots will not be perfect, but that's okay. After your 30 to 45 minutes, once everything is set, you can come back with the pointing tool and work it in. And always remember to work from the bottom up. So this is what I have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and keep working my way through this wall, and we'll check it out after 45 minutes. All right guys, this has been on for about 45 minutes. So when you're pressing it and nothing gets on your finger, that's when you know it's time to use the pointing tool. And as long as you're pressing it and you can see the indentation, then you're ready to go. So now you want to go ahead and push it in and fill in all the gaps as much as possible. So I just wanted to show you a close-up here of what this would look like after using the pointing tool. You're gonna have these loose pieces. Don't mess with them now. What's gonna happen is in another hour or so, then you can go ahead and use your brush and clean all these out. So use the solid bristle brush just to kind of get all the loose particles out, and then use the other brush to clean everything out. Now that the whole wall is dry, we come back. This is actually the next day for me, and here, let me just get a close-up on what things look like, and we want to get them looking like this. So you go ahead and use your stiff bristle brush, and then go ahead and get all the loose pieces out. And if you have pieces like this that you don't want there, just kind of loose and not smooth, you can just push it, or kind of scrape it with the pointing tool like this one here, right, just to get a little bit more of a smoother look. So you keep working your way through all the grooves, come back with this guy, finally grab this brush and brush it clean, and there you go. It's tedious, but you'll end up with something like this, which is a lot nicer and smoother. And there you go, guys. The only other thing I'm gonna do here is a water seal the mortar. So I'm gonna use a clear water-based sealant. For that, I'm just gonna brush it on. By the way, guys, this is part of a bigger project that started with the underdeck ceiling. This ceiling here where I use the tongue and groove. So if you want to check this out, I'll leave the link for you to see what we did there. Excuse the dust here from all the concrete work. And this wall was the last piece, so we're going to go ahead and throw a TV here. And yeah, this will be kind of like an outdoor lounge area for us. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.